Pisces, and welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you a reading for love. This is all about love for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. If Venus is in Pisces, then that portion of it will be for you as well. Some of you, this is a general reading, so it could be family, it may be soulmate, twin flame, it could be a new love, an old love, and there is a chance for some of you, this is all about your career. But the message that I get right off the bat for you, Pisces, and I have Pisces in my moon, is I see, and then I hear, feel the burn. So some of you might be dealing with a situation with a person that's a little bit hot and, a little icy, cold. Okay, we're going to take a look at your side. We're going to look at the other side. It doesn't feel like it's anger. It doesn't feel like it's a fight or anything. It feels like, ooh, feel the burn. You could even be meeting somebody new going, hey, you, I like you. I think you're kind of cool. And they're like, mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, feel the burn. It could be something like that. But let's take a look at what comes out. Whatever the experience is, there is that definite undertone. And we have the Two of Cups. So this is a partnership. And I'm going to look at the past energy for you and the past energy for them. And then we're going to move into, through the present into the future. So the Two of Cups is having a wonderful partnership. That's when two people come together and they have this beautiful bonding where you have telepathic communication for some of you. But you feel like, okay, if I'm thinking Italian, they call me up and go, want Italian? If this is a business opportunity that came in for you, you felt like this was an opportunity that really fit. And next to it is the Page of Cups. Whatever this is, it brought a lot of love inside of you, Pisces, and you're kind of all filled with love. Usually anyway, you put your heart and soul into something that you find is a partnership. So I feel with this partnership, that's exactly what took place, regardless of what kind it is. And some of you, this could be a child that you're dealing with. An adult child is what I mean, like a young adult, like a 19, 20-year-old, a young adult child, where you may have had this wonderful partnership with them. Now, the Page of Cups is an apology. It's an offer. So some of you, it could have been either, but I really feel this as an opportunity that brought you great openness is the word I'm hearing. Now, they have the Seven of Cups, and that's about being confused. That's about daydreams, night dreams. That's about a lot of options in front of them and not knowing necessarily which one to pick. Now, underneath this Two of Cups here with the soulmate connection, okay, you could have really felt like this was a twin flame connection, a true opportunity, Pisces, where you might have been confused on how this was going to work out. We have the Four of Wands next to the opposing energy. And the Four of Wands, that's a solid foundation. This is about commitment. This is about marriage. This is a twin flame dynamic here. This, rather than saying a twin flame, we're going to say this is a soul connection where you feel like you've known each other your whole life, where there is no other love that defines that unique relationship. And it does create, oh my goodness, it creates so much confusion, right? Those of you who've been in it. Now, I'm not talking about the narcissistic abusive relationships. Well, pay attention, subscribe to my channel. We're going to go deep into that very, very soon. The Seven of Cups is seeing them in the dreams. It's those two energy of the telepathic communication where the two people can communicate. I see you in my dream. Why are you talking to me in my head? What is going on? Where they may have heard you in theirs as well. That is scary for a lot of people. Let's just be real. For most of us, it's scary as all get out. It's like, why do I feel this? Why can't I walk away? Whatever this is, because that relationship is so beautiful. It's so unique and it's so rare. We want that relationship because we ourselves feel open and honest in that. And that creates the confusion of who we are, who we're pretending to be. So whoever you were dealing with had a lot of confusion and lacked in courage, most likely. In the past, they may not, because of the confusion, why am I seeing you in your dreams? They may have even been in a relationship. But I feel for a lot of you Pisces, this is somebody that you do know and somebody that there was this deep connection with. And for a lot of you, you may have recognized this relationship and they didn't. And they ran away, lack of courage. But with this courage card coming out in the present moment, they're getting ready to come through in a different way. Now let's take a look on your sign and see what you're going to do with them. Because again, this is a relationship that I feel was actually on both sides. You felt like it was meant to be. But due to lack of courage, which may have been what they needed to overcome, you or them, the courage is what makes us stand up and say, okay, I gotta be me. I gotta no mask on, and that is not an easy thing to do depending on how we've grown in our life. Now in your end, we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is all about opening up your heart. Like I said, being very vulnerable. And that's you being in your authentic self, male or female. The Queen of Cups is saying, I've got everything in my world that really makes me feel abundant and happy. I like my world. I have a house I like. I have a car I like. I don't have 10 cars. I have one, but I really love what I have. So, except one thing, that's love. And right next to it came the Wheel of Fortune. You're getting ready to end a cycle with this person. Now get a very strong feeling, Pisces, that this is an actual reconciliation where you may not have spoken in 2 to 4 years for some of you in this collective overall group. But this is a group of you, again, there's no anger here. There's no anger. They didn't stab you in the back. They didn't, I mean, there may have been little fibbing and all the mask wearing, but I don't mean the outright awful deception was not here. But with the running away, with the parting of the way, with them running away going, oh, I'm too scared of you. This is too good to be true. One of the people felt unwanted and rejected. Now, they came in, you came, I feel it was you, may have been, your offer was rejected. Whoever it was, the other person is getting ready to come in and present this new offer, this new opportunity to you. And the Prince of Swords just came out, and the Prince of Swords is about speaking the truth. It's about a message, communication coming in about, I felt left out. I felt rejected, whatever took place. Whatever communication is coming in is going to help you to restore yourself and be your own authentic you. Now, with this, I'm going to pull a romance card, and if we need to extend it, we will. But, you know, the Prince of Swords, that could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And I do feel Taurus energy in here as well. Taurus energy, which you may have come up in their reading. Whatever this information is, this is somebody coming in being honest about the confusion, about what type of relationship it was. You know, and I said this in another reading, you're connecting. Check your moon and rising, because I said something like this in another reading that I'm uploading today on the 16th. Somebody I dated once said that they had been married to somebody, they'd been divorced for about 10 years. And they said that was their one and only. They met their soulmate and there's never anyone else. And that's not necessarily true. Some of us do have one person that we choose. That's our forever person, and we're lucky enough to meet them right off the bat. We get our lessons. While others of us have to go through a lot of lessons, and we might have a couple of opportunities here. And they did not know that at the time. So they would have been confused about how we connected like that. I hope that makes sense for some of you. because that's the energy that I feel with this person, this confusion. It was like, I really didn't understand what kind of relationship this was. I knew it was something really cool. You know, I knew it was something very special. And the card that came out is past life relationship. So you've known each other before. This is a restoration of something, of truth coming in that can turn it into a cycle, a new cycle where the two people can unite and actually build a relationship, whether it be romantic, family, it doesn't matter, even in business, you know, just a friendship. Because with these partners, twin flames, soul connections, we just have this deep bonding, and it's like, even if they hurt us, we wish them good if it's meant for them, you know. But this particular person, you actually have two cards, and both cards are almost identical. One is Seraphina, I am the angel of love, and of families, a happy change or addition is coming into your family. And the other is a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the work. And this is a positive new energy moving in for you. Whatever this change, you're ending a cycle, and you've got something absolutely incredible that is getting ready to be presented to you. And I do feel for a lot of you, this is the job. This is the person. Whether you know them or not, you're going to feel like you've known them forever. And that lack of that feeling of being invisible, that feeling of I'm never going to find the one, that's gone. That's going to be gone, because this Prince of Swords is coming in gallantly, very knightly, coming in and saying, you know, I think you're the Queen of Cups. So it's going to be an amazing week, and some of you it's going to roll into mid-August. Have an amazing week. Thank you for watching, and much love.